How about Joe? What a fucking stellar dude.
Love that guy.
Cigarette smoking, beer toting motherfucker, right?
And just as real as fuck, man.
I love him. Him and I, once we met and hung out, we're buds, man. I mean, we just, yeah, I mean.
I feel the same way.
Real son of a bitch,
dude.
right?
And a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He is.
He's funny.
I know you bring him on here a lot and
cool.
talk, but he's wild, son of a bitch. I love it.
Wild as fuck, cool to hang with. And you know what? He came in after his last loss. Lost that guy 2 times in a row by knockout.
But he was winning the whole fight until, right?
Yep.
Fair enough, yeah.
But, you know, he came in with a great attitude about it. And I think part of the great attitude about it was losing to him by knockout before.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't like I have resigned myself. I'm not as good as I thought I was.
Yeah.
It was, hey, man, you fucking lay those chips out. And sometimes, I mean, he was playing the most dangerous game.
Yeah.
He was playing just empty the gas tank and attack and be as aggressive as possible, and he was winning at it.
Yeah.
But he got clipped. But he came in with a great attitude about it, man. Great attitude.
And I don't think very many people appreciate what it takes to go out there and do that, to not play safe, to just fucking put the gas pedal to the floor.
I don't think you can. I don't think I can. I don't think anybody can unless you've done it. So
right.
you're there watching that. I think it has to. I mean, that's one of the easiest thing that someone can do online, like trolls and people.
Trolls, gotta love them.
Oh,
gotta love them.
In some ways, I get it. If I was 14, I'd probably be doing the same shit. If I was 22, I might have been doing the same shit.
Damn.
Especially if you're anonymous.
Yeah, with a locked account. I've never got on someone's account and just talked just random acts of shit talking.
That's the problem with talking shit. It's always done by losers, and that's something that they don't understand. And even guys, there's a lot of guys that talk shit that have actually won some fights,
right?
And they've actually had some success, but they know somewhere in their head they're not doing all the right things.
Yeah,
there's some missing things. There's a difference between like talking shit like the way Connor does it, like generating fights, but talking shit online. Come on, son.
On your Instagram feed, that's
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
I'm with you. So my next fight, I have a little bit of a problem with. For one, I'm a really good friend with him and great guy, but my fucking girl, it's her favorite fighter.
Second favorite.
Second favorite fighter. Yeah, it better fucking be, right?
Yeah.
How fucking wild is that, right?
That's pretty wild.
But I wish I could
handle a situation like that.
There you go. Spit it up.
I was swallowing.
I don't know. I just tell her.
How many guys have you had to fight that you care about?
Ben Henderson for sure.
Great guy.
Great guy. Really, that's about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd like truly care about. You know,
Did you were you friends with him before the first fight?
Yeah, just because we grew up like on the Ring of Fire and the circuit together. You know, we knew each other. I don't know about friends, but we've become
friendly.
Yeah, we've become great friends. You know, I gave him fucking tickets to the Super Bowl, man. That's pretty awesome, right?
That's pretty goddamn good.
So thank you, Budweiser.
First fight that was on that WEC pay-per-view.
Yeah,
that was the first fight I called of yours.
Yeah,
yeah, and then you had
that
a close
one.
Fight. Yeah,
that some bitch was rubber band man. I gave him every submission I could possibly think of. He was good. Second one, he just went ahead and choked me out in 3 seconds. But
and then the third one.
And the third one, I won. A lot of people say I didn't win, but
super close fight.
Super close fight.
Real close fight. Those fights, man, I honestly believe that the scoring system is ridiculously inadequate. And it's best like Joe Lozon versus Jim Miller. I watched that again today. I was like, God damn, good luck scoring this. This is a chaotic fight. You know, it's like there's so much going on in a fight like that.
How much politics do you think fall into the scoring? I mean, you see the judges, and they're kind of usually elderly. They're not really young guys.
Mm-hmm.
How much of, man, I kind of like Cowboy. I like his vibe. I like his energy. Maybe I'm going to tip the scale a little bit.
It's a good question. They could unquestionably be biased.
Right.
Fans are biased. I'm biased. People are biased.
Well, you're definitely biased. Sometimes I have to watch the fights on mute just because. Sometimes you got to watch the fight on mute and then watch it with Joe Rogan. You're like, wow, he swayed the tick. He tipped the scale on that one for sure.
I tried not to. I told you before, man, I'm biased towards you, though. That's a problem.
Well, I appreciate it.
I'm a legitimate fan, you know, and I try to be as objective as possible. But when things are happening in a fight, you get excited. I think I do my best to do it justice, but I'm not scoring it. Right. You know, I'm trying to be entertaining. Like, being a commentator is a weird job.
Dude, it's got to be. How much longer are you going to do it?
I don't know. I'm doing it less, and I like it more. because I'm doing it less.
So how do you pick the ones you want to do? Pay-per-view?
Only the pay-per-view ones in North America. No more traveling.
No more traveling.
No more flying to Australia.
I need to get on pay-per-view big shows.
Yeah, Vegas, baby.
God, I love
Those
Vegas.
are easy. That's a 40-minute flight for me.
I love Vegas. Everything's open. That's the worst thing about traveling and fighting, right? You fight. First thing you want to do is eat.
Right.
And then it's 11 o'clock and everything's
Have a
closed.
steak.
Right.
Yeah.
Vegas? Nah, shit. 11 o'clock. Just get
come
going.
on in.
Yeah,
come on in. We got
We're
foie gras.
Yeah.
We got ribeyes.
Yuck, foie gras. Let's talk about foie gras.
I love that stuff.
Really? Goose liver.
Love it. Love it.
Yuck.
It. It's yummy. It's good for you.
No, neither one of those is not good for you, and it's
not?
not good tasting.
It's good. It's delicious.
Well, I don't know if it's good for you. You probably know more than me, but it can't. Something that tastes
It's
that
way better than the stuff I've had in my mouth.
Something that tastes that oily, like a giant booger.
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's delicious. People are mad that you have to force feed a duck. You have to force feed a goose to make them have their livers. The liver inflates. It gets larger when they get force fed. But meanwhile, you still kill them. It's so bizarre. Like, it's okay to kill them and eat them, but for a while in California, it was illegal to force feed them.
I've force fed a couple girls my goose.
Ha! That's not the same. Budweiser. That's it. Enough. Fat guy's running down the hallway. Did you hear what he said? He's force feeding girls his goose.
God damn it.
People get mad.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Force
man.
feed a goose. I didn't know. That was.
Here's the thing Anthony Bourdain told me, and then I looked it up. He said they actually gravitate towards the feeding pipe. Like, our idea of what a force feeding is, like, we think it would be terrible to have someone dump food down your throat. Their throats aren't like our throats. Like, they like, it doesn't bother them in a way like. There's some torturous shit that people do with factory farming, like making pigs live side by side, crammed in these cages, and cows, and living in their own shit.
But we don't talk about that because we love bacon.
Bacon is good. It's hard to get it from a wild pig. That's the thing about if you love bacon, you love domesticated pigs, folks.
Yeah, the ones that you feed the finisher to and eat the bacon.
Fatten them up. Yeah, because if you
eat a feral, beefy, giant, muscular pig, no, it does not taste like that.
Well, you can get bacon out of it, but the bacon, like if you see a wild hog's bacon, like bacon is like it's like what's attached to the ribs. It's like the lower rib area. On a wild hog, that shit is like 1/4 of an inch thick for all of it. And then if you get like a side of bacon on a fat domestic pig, that is a fat fucking slab.
Because he just lays around. A feral pig is moving, on the move every day.
Hustling. Yeah. You remember that old pork? It's the other white meat. Remember that? Yeah, it's not with wild pigs. There's nothing white about it. It's dark. It's dark like a deer almost.
Are you a pig hunter?
Yeah, I love pigs.
So do I.
You know what I like about hunting pigs? Nobody gets mad at you.
Yeah, they're like, come with a machine gun out of a helicopter if you wish. Please help me.
They don't give a pigs.
Mow them down.
Pigs just fuck. They fuck and they make babies 2-3 times a year.
Okay, why is that? Like you post pictures of machine gunning pigs down, but if you machine gun a herd of elk, buddy.
Oh man.
Right? I mean,
yeah. Well,
it's crazy
there's things. Steve Ranella calls them charismatic megafauna. There's like this chain of charismatic large animals, and the biggest one is bears. Like if you kill a bear, people will be so fucking mad at you. But if you kill a pig, there's a few people that are extremists. They'd be like, any loss of life is horrible.
Sure.
But those pigs, they destroy ground nesting birds. They decimate populations of them. They kill fawns. There's a crazy picture. Like someone was like, deer's like, why do you say that, man? They don't kill deer. Bullshit. Wild hogs kill everything. There's a crazy picture of a wild boar running off with a fawn in its mouth. And it's a disturbing picture.
At home,
domestic.
And they eat my chickens and roosters all the time.
Oh yeah.
If you get fucking within a pig bite away, like you'll just see the fucking chickens eating the feed, and the fucking pig will just grab it by the head and eat it.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's what my chickens look like.
Pig eating a calf
all the time. They eat everything.
Yeah, people don't understand that is a fucking eating machine. That's what a pig is. They give zero fucks.
But let's talk about how.
Look at that.
So look, that amazing wildebeest is eating a cheetah.
That's a wild boar eating a cheetah.
And then puts out, you feed a pig anything and out comes bacon. How great is that?
Well, you have to get them domesticated, and they change everything about themselves. They don't become this sketchy fucking. There's one running off with a fawn in his mouth. Look at that.
Look,
shit.
we're on. This is African plains wildebeest here.
Is that?
I feel like.
I think that's a pig.
A feral pig. That's.
I think that's your pig. It might be Australia. Visit the page to see what the fuck that is. Yeah, I think that's just a wild boar.
All right.
See, that's the weird thing about domestic pigs. Is in Louisiana? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a wild boar. Wild boars, they get that real long snout, but they don't have the same kind of tusks that
wildebeest do.
Those crazy. Well, not a wildebeest. Wildebeest is actually like an antelope type species.
Right.
We're thinking is a warthog. Warthogs, the ones that have that swords that come out of their face. Those giant, huge tusks. That's a little bit. That's like the more extreme version of it. But those things that we have over here, that's a warthog.
There it is.
Look at that motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Look at the hair. Look at his mohawk.
Yeah, my friend Remy went over to Africa and shot one. He said
what are
it
the
tasted
things
just
coming
like
under
pig.
his eyes? What are the horns?
Who knows? Something to keep something from biting its eyes, I guess.
Fucking mean. Look how mean that is.
It's like gag reflex. So when someone tries to eat your eye,
that goes in.
That dick goes right in their mouth, and they puke up your eyeball. That's a fucking hard ass animal,
man. That looks
man.
pretty vicious right there.
Fuck yeah, it's vicious. That's a hard ass animal. You don't grow those kind of tusks on your face because they're pretty. They attract females. That's an animal that knows it has a short window to eat as much shit as it can and hope nothing